My name is Deirdre Hector. I'm the events director at Trust for Public Land. We're a national nonprofit that focuses on land conservation and historical site preservation, and I manage all events that happen across the country. I hired them to do an unbiased assessment of our events services model and also make a recommendation as to what is the best platform, event registration and management platform that we should use to better serve the organization. Through a thorough interview process, they interviewed many of my internal partners, a lot of our field teams, and pulled a report that really gave an honest look as to how we can best, kind of how everyone felt. Did a great temperature check as to where events stood at the organization, and then he provided recommendations as to how we should shift our service model to better serve everyone. I am now. Unfortunately, I did not listen to the Sage 70 team initially when they gave that first report. Late last year into this year, I literally use it as my little, not my Bible, that seems a bit, but as my guide to say, okay, team, this is how we're gonna ease our stress levels. This is how we're gonna serve everyone without burning ourselves out. And so far, I'm very pleased. I was actually recommended to Sage 70 by our Vice President of Philanthropy Operations. He had a glowing review of Isaac and his team, and I guess as a newbie, he offered his services, and so I gladly took it. I would. They're honest, so painfully honest, and I think that's something that we all need when working with someone like this. They're thorough, and they're communicative. So they worked with what we had and what we had to offer in terms of availability of staff, access to resources, existing resources. So I would certainly recommend them to other companies.